ciao a tutti. All right, we started with a back to basic tonight. So I'm not gonna go too hard, but we make sure that we have the basic principle of Pilates. The basic principle are centering. So we wanna make sure that the movement comes from the center. So some of the exercise will target the strengthening of not just the abdominals, but also the back muscles. So the whole core. So first of all, as you stand, spread your toes, align the knee with the second toe with your hips. Start bringing the navel into the spine. So breathing in, feel the lengthening, like you want to lengthen through the spine, getting taller. And as you breathe out, you want to pull the navel into the spine without changing the curve. So we're not going to do this. We're going to keep the neutral, so the normal position of the spine, but we pull the navel in. So in this way, imagine you want to strap a corset. And the next thing, you also want to engage your pelvic floor muscles. So next time you breathe in, imagine to suck it up, those muscles that we call sling, that's supporting all the organs. So pull that in. Another image, imagine you want to go to the loo, but you can't, so zip it up. Next thing, you want to rotate the shoulders and press them away from your ears as you lengthen through the neck. So we talk about the centering. Now we talk about the control. You want to keep all this muscle engaged as you start moving the other parts of the body. Whatever you do, the movement comes from a strong center and you are in control. So at the end of the class, we want to make sure that we feel strong and in control. Right. Let's lean to one leg, softening the knees of the standing leg and then lifting the knee up. Now, we want to engage here stronger the pelvic floor muscles, flex the foot, and imagine to have a big beach ball and you want to press out the air from the ball, activating this group of muscles, so the lower, deeper abdominals. Repeat that a few times, and again, feel strong and in control. The main thing here is not to allow the hip to drop. Keep it up. As you do another one, flexing the foot and then pressing down. In all of this, you keep all engaged. Swing to the other side. Soften the knees of the standing leg. The reason is you don't want to overlock. You want to act onto the joints, but just the muscles. Keeping the hip in alignment and a strong core. Lift the leg, flex the foot, and press down. And again, lift, flex, and press down. Couple more time. Feel that you are in control. You're not lowering the hip. Use your breath in and out and relax there. The upper part of the body, you also want to be strong, even if it comes from the core. Close your ribs and keep this idea of everything coming from a strong center. Right, rotating down, lifting one arm up, the other one stay down as you lengthen and release. To the other side as you lift, you lengthen. Couple of more each side. Feel the lengthening as you go. Feel the strong core. Don't let it go of the abdominals. Remember, the pelvic floor muscles is part of the abdominals. And last one as you lengthen and reach and let it go. Few rotation, keeping that feeling of space between ears and shoulders. Zip the abdominals in and then we roll down. The focus now is onto the spine. As you breathe out, the navel draws further in, like embracing a big beach ball. Navel into the spine, navel in, further in, almost. Count 3. Keep the knees soft, keep spreading the toes. And next time you breathe in, prepare for the rolling up. Restate the vertebra. So imagine the vertebra as pieces of Legos. You want to restate the pieces of Legos one on top of The other one. Nice. And rotate. Now we're going to stand to the end of the mat. And we have the mat to the front. We repeat the roll down, and then we walk into plank. So I have Martha demonstrating this. Can you go this side way, Martha? So we want to make sure that the exercise works on the stability of the hips. So we call basic. Basic is the centering and the strengthening and the control. So the centering and the control. So you don't want to move your hip as you walk into plank, as we often do, because we focus when we do gym exercise on other part. Now, think of keeping the hips stable, roll down, pulling the navel into the spine. It's never chin to chest. We always work with a soft pitch, imaginary, under the chin. And here, when you start to place the hands onto the mat, bend the knees if you need to do so. The important part is here, you do not want to swing side to side. Nice. If you find that too intense, by all means, go down onto your knees. Because you can do it. And then come, either if you stay there, sorry, stay down for a second, press the shoulder blades back, activating this group of muscle, releasing any tension onto the neck and shoulder. So imagine now, align the back of the neck with the rest of the spine. Go up in a plank, full plank, stay here. Your buttock is down, your head, there is the same space under both hips. Now you activate the back muscles by bringing the shoulder blades together. It's harder. And then as you walk up, you repeat. So it's careful and not swinging the hips side to side. Nice. And repeat. Rolling up to standing, breathing in. Engaging the core, navel in, rolling down, softening the knees. We'll go with a little bit more of a tempo without swinging the hip from side to side. Keep strong, keep in control, onto a plank. Make sure now that you bring the shoulder away from the ears. Breathe in to prepare. You can be on your knees in here. Keep your toes in if you're on your knees and walk back. Walking back, rolling up, lengthening those muscles along the spine. And down. One more, and we stay down this time. Zip the abdominals in, breathe in. A little bit more of a tempo, roll down. Soften the knees, spread the toes, concentrating, controlling the hips. And on we go. In plank here, your buttock is in line with your neck. The back of the neck is aligned with the spine. And down we go onto the forearms for a lower plank. Remember, you can go onto your knees at any point. Keep the abdominals engaged. Keep strong. Shoulder away from the ears. Couple more deep breath in and out. Pull the navel into the spine for the last one. Nice. And in child pose from here. Send your arms. Sit back to your heels. Lengthen through the spine. Recover there. Deep breath in and out. And come up to seated position. From here, we work mostly onto the core. So we're strengthening the core. As a back to basic class, we're gonna go slow to make sure that we feel which muscle we engage. So we sit with the mat to the back, sitting up. The navel is into the spine, shoulder away from the ear. We're still wearing the corset, well stretched. Next time we breathe out, we make sure that we pull the pelvic floor muscles also up. Then with the hand to the front of the knee, we start mobilizing the spine, arching. There is a difference here between let it go completely of the back muscles or strapping your corset. As you arch the spine, you keep that lengthening through the spine. And again, sitting up tall, imagine a cable pulling through the crown of the head. And as you arch, the navel draw into the spine. And again, one more, breathing in. Pelvic floor muscles strongly, breathing out, navel in. Arms and shoulder high for the next one, re-increasing. Feel free to keep doing it with the hands to the front of the knee. Otherwise, for a challenge, arms and shoulder height. And don't forget to go all the way up first, then arch and down. Keep the knee always at the same distance, open as your big toe. Let's go for a challenge. So if you have your hands this time to the leg, have it under the thighs, or if you are radiant, strong in your core already, arms up. Pull the navel in as you come up. A couple more, down. And up. Last one, down. And up. Now we roll all the way down onto the mat and give it a stretch. Stretch arm and legs. A couple of deep breaths in and out. Don't forget breathing, it's important. Give me 3 deep breaths in and out and relax. Getting ready. Extending the arm along the side and placing the feet flat onto the mat. We still want to have the knee open and hip width. All right, let's talk about, so Martha's going to open her arms just to show here, but the exercise is performed with the arms along your side. It's only to show you. So Martha's going to rock the hip backward and forward, and you notice the difference under your spine, right? When the hip goes backward, so looking towards your nose, there is a big arch under the spine. Sorry, again. When the hip's looking toward the face, the spine is flat. When the hip comes forward, so away from the face, there is a big arch. Repeat this a few times. Flattening without moving the head. Do it faster at times. Move faster. And then stop. At this point, there is a natural curve, right? So Martha, next time, breathe in. You see that coming up with the tummy, and breathing out, still keeping that curve. Now you can have your arms along your side. That's how we exercise. So she has strapped the corset again. The hip, as you can see, are at the same level. 2 hip and the pubic bone are the same plane, right? So she's not tilting the hip. Still, she has the core engaged. From here, the exercise is very subtle because we're moving this muscle. So if you want to try, place a finger to the inside of your hip bones. That's the muscles we're acting. It's one of the stabilizer muscles. We often forget when we do big exercises at the gym that we're moving big muscles, but to build a strong tower, you need to have in between little pebbles in the old time, or something to keep the structure strong. So the muscles that we are acting with, now we're exercising are these. So Martha's going to lift the leg, so nothing changed to the angle of the leg, between the knee and the toe. She's lifting the leg. Instead of using the big muscles, she's using the stabilizer part of the lower abdominal. So the leg goes down. And imagine the leg really heavy. There's a string here, and I pull up. So another image, you have an elastic that goes from the hip bones to this muscle deeper in the hip flexor. So as the leg goes down, the elastic extends. And now you pull the elastic using these muscles up. No leg muscles engaged in that. Do a couple more times with this leg. Make sure that you engage also your pelvic floor muscles. And then switch to the other leg. And again, make sure that you feel. It's hard if it's your first time, but the muscles again. Place one fingers. I'll show them this one. Place your fingers right there. So just above the hip bone. And feel if you're using that muscles. You're not. So again, And now you did. It's easy to see, not from while you're doing, you feel it, but someone can see it. Right, now don't change the position of your spine. And the next one, you keep your leg up in that position. So what we call this, so if you come to do with us next class, I won't go through the basics. So this is the tabletop. Keeping one leg up and using this muscle. So you will see Martha's abdominals, lower abdominal pop up, right? So she has to try to keep your arms away. Force to keep it down and using this muscles as she lifts the other leg up. All right, can you do it again one more time so they can see it? Back to basic today, guys. So lift one, nice. And then using only those muscles to lift the leg up. Set the arm along your side, nice. So keeping the leg in this position and the abdominal draws in. We move one leg. So imagine to have a very special glass of champagne on one leg, right? So my right leg. And I move my left to the side without changing any other of the position. So we're bringing it out slowly, but only as far as we can keep control of the hip and the abdominal. So we go out. Now, to come in, imagine to have the ball. This is an exercise that it's even better performed with a magic circle. So you can push in. Imagine to have the magic circle, if you know what it is, or a ball, and you squeeze the air out. This way, using the inner thighs. A couple more. Keep your core engaged. Don't bring the knee towards you. Bring the knee, stay in the line with the of the hip. So 90-degree angle, a tabletop. To the other side. Out. Not too far, because you don't want to change the position of your pelvic area. Out. Working the obliques and in. Pelvic floor muscles all the time. Out. Imagine the same elastic. This time go from one knee to the other. As you go out and pushing in. Couple more. Out. And in. And out. And in. Bring the knee to the chest. If you have done that correctly, you feel slightly tension onto your lumbar spine. It should be slightly uncomfortable, but not pain. We are strengthening the core, remember, and the back is part of the core. From this position, we're going to perform the abdominal series. So it's 5 exercises. I go slow, one step after the other, and then from the next class, we can just go directly into the movement and the flow to get stronger. So let's start with the feet onto the mat. Engage your core. The pelvic floor muscles is part of your core. Then lift the leg as we just did, tabletop and tabletop. Let's keep the head down just to start here. The knees are in line with the hip. We extend one leg, the head is down. We return, extend the other leg. We don't want to see this. We don't want to let the leg drop down. Follow, remember the principle, control. So keep the control. And of course, centering, we're moving leg from a strong core. If you want to do easier, because you feel it into your back, bring the knee closer to the chest. Otherwise, keep the knee away, working hard. Now we're going to work with a little bit of tempo. And we're raising the head, adding to the mix the upper abdominal. So, light fingers at the back of the head. Breathe in, point the elbow to the ceiling. Breathe out, lift the head up. From this position, the rib cage is closed. One knee closer. And change. Soft imaginary pitch under the chin. Strong core. Let's go. And 6, 5. Imagine to push something away with your feet. Don't let the leg drop. Control the movement. One more side. 1. Same position. You can have your head down here. Or lift it up, close your ribs, reach the leg, come towards your body as you change. This time think of having a wall in between the two legs. You're brushing your inner thighs onto this wall. Let's go for 8 and change. 7, don't let the leg drop. Don't change the position of the spine. Keep strong core. Remember centering. We're doing this from a strong, moving the leg from a strong core. 2 more, 2, and 1, 1. Then hand the knee to the chest, go from side to side to decompress the longer spine. The body nice big stretch. As I said, it's back to basics, so we're going to go slow this time, increasing without stopping in between the exercise next time. Arms along the side, feet flat onto the mat. Imagine to reach with the fingers toward your feet. Lengthen through the neck, relax the chest. Engage the pelvic floor muscle, lift the leg using your lower abdominal. Don't arch the spine, keep strong. Arms to hover. It's called the 100. So the purpose here is to synchronize your breathing with the movement of the arms and the heartbeat, raising the heartbeat up. You can do this with your head relaxed down. Think of lengthening the back of the neck along the mat. Or with your head up if you come for a strong core ready. And let's go with a little bit more of a tempo breathing in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing out. In 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. In 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. One more slow. Then if you want to make it increase here, legs straighten together. Come up more. Beating stronger now. In 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. In 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 3 more. And down. Heart to the chest. Well done. This is 3 of the abdominal series. Nice. Feet onto the mat. Light fingers the back of the head. You can't do this exercise with your head down. So rather do less repetition. To do correct this exercise, and a little bit of explanation. So I'm going to stand up. Right. First, bring that leg into tabletop, tabletop. One more time. Right. Then, as you breathe in, you point the elbow to the ceiling, closing the rib cage. And as you breathe out, you come up. From here, you open your elbows, so parallel to the floor. And rather than do what you would do, if I ask you to do the crisscross in a gym, what would you do? You will reach this way, right? And change the other side, just to show again this. Okay, we're gonna get into stages. We start though with the correct movement and make it a little bit intense anyway. So you extend one leg, and instead of bringing the knee closer, you keep it in alignment. And then instead of reaching with the elbow, you point the elbow to the ceiling and you rather pull the side up, lengthening through the side. Change side. And lengthen. And again, lengthen. Nice. Think long and strong. Next class, we're going to focus on the breathing. So important a time like this, and lift. And again, lift and lengthen. Nice. And go. 3, 3, 2. Open your chest. Last one. Make your best one. And down. Nice. Well done. Okay, now the last one of the series. It's the double leg stretch. So pull the navel into the spine without flattening the spine. Lift the leg in tabletop, tabletop. We make it easier to start with. Bring the knee closer to the chest, hugging the knee. you want to work even easier, the legs stay together. If you want to go harder, which actually, if you think about, is a natural position of the body. The legs are open as the head. Engage your pelvic floor muscles. Lift your head up. A little bit higher. The knee are closer. And from here, we extend only the leg. We're not arching the spine, huh? And in. Let's do it again. Extend the leg. And in. Head down. Think of long neck. Now we add the arm movement. Extend the leg, extend the arm. We're not reaching away. We keep engaging the back muscles. So not the shoulders or the arms. We keep the shoulder away from the ear. The difference is between this and this. Now let's extend. If you want, you can carry on this way. Extend and stay. Then round the arms to reach for the knees. And again, reach arms and legs straight. Then round the arms high. Or you can increase. Lift your head up. And let's go. 4. Use your breath. 3. 2. Last. And hug the knee to the chest. Nice. Feet onto the mat. Now we're going to mobilize. We've been using the, we've been pressing onto the spine quite a lot. Even if we kept that little the neutral position, we still have done a little bit of hard work with the spine. So we're going to have the bridge Pilates style. So I'm moving my arms to the side to show you the spine position. You can keep your arms along your side. Before we start, relax. Next time you breathe out, relax the chest. Next time you breathe out, lengthen the back of the neck along the spine, the mat. Again, lengthen the back of the neck along the mat. You want to press evenly with both feet and the knees stay open. Next time, we're introducing a couple of props. They're easy to find in the house to correct certain little adjustment that the body will do naturally because we cheat. Keeping the knee in this position, engage your core, your pelvic floor muscle. We still have a little arch under the longer spine. Breathing in. Breathing out, the spine is flat, so you see you tilting the hips. Then you start using all your core. Start peeling off the vertebra from the mat, one at a time. No wobble side to side. Keep strong. Lifting. As in yoga, we would go all the way up onto the shoulder and neck. Right? Breathe in and go down a touch. So you keep your chest relaxed. You press it quite evenly into the area of shoulder blades. Engage your core and the glutes even stronger. Breathe in to prepare. And as you breathe out, not only you go down slowly, but you visualize the muscles along the spine as they lengthen one by one all the way down. I'm going to repeat and point out to a couple of basic things. So again, we have long neck. Martha's moving her arms just to show you. So next time she breathes out, she flattens the spine. And the hips are not in neutral anymore. They went from the neutral position to slightly on a corner or an angle. And then keeping the knee at the same distance and pressing evenly onto both feet. With strong pelvic floor muscles to start peeling off the vertebra one by one to come up without wobbling side to side. So we strengthen. If you feel like wobbling is a good thing because then from next class you can start thinking of strengthening. Release your arms to the side. That's a position you have open chest. Go all the way up to a bridge, which probably is more familiar to you. And then think of relaxing down the first vertebra of the spine, the upper spine, coming down a couple of vertebrae, keeping this part up, but lowering this. So another Pilates principle we're going to work in the next classes is working in isolation. Breathing in here, and as you breathe out, exactly, working in isolation. Press one vertebra at a time. Now imagine my finger here. So she plays down only, maybe next one, do another more for me, but all the way down. Both buttock has to come down at the same time, and then coming back up. So keep the hip aligned the whole time. This one's a little bit lower. Okay. Make sure that you don't go too high. You keep your chest open. And now when you come down, I use in Marta my fingers. So she wanna place down the vertebra under my fingers. So that corresponds. Stay up. Then the next one, down. Every time think of lengthening. You actually can do using your own fingers. Press and then go down correspondingly. That's it. Keep the top, the bottom part is butt up. Is this one the now goes down? You're pressing with your finger down. So you're lengthening through the spine. One more. Keep your fingers coming up. Make sure that you don't wobble with your hip. Keep the hip strong. Relax your chest. Then with your finger, press down and pull down only the vertebra that correspond to the point in front of the finger. Move your finger down, breathing in. And as you breathe out, down. And again, breathing in. And down. Breathing in. Keep your glutes strong. Breathing in. And gonna work just for the last one on the strengthening of the hip and the glutes. We're gonna work much more. This next part will be not too basic. Engage on your core, come up into Pilates bridge, so the neck and the shoulders stay relaxed. Squeeze the glutes at the top. You wanna have your glutes really engaged for this. Now make sure that you press hard or more balance, more pressure onto your right foot. And then you lift your left leg up long without letting go of the hip. You're not coming down. Both hips are the same. Keep it strong. Keep all engaged. And with the leg in this position, lower the spine. Down, down, down. And all the way down. I start here, people. Just laughing. Back in here. One more to the other side. One more. Breathing in. One vertebra at a time. Keep the control. Feel strong. Feel in control with a strong body. Stay up at the top, but relax the chest. Squeeze the glutes harder. Now the weight's onto the left foot. The glutes are engaged. And then lift the leg up. Holding there. Breathing in. Remember the centering. The whole strength is in the core. Down one vertebra at a time. And release down. Keep the body nice, big stretch. No complaints. This is back to basic. Hands at the back of your spine. Press yourself up to seated position and shoulder blades together. One deep breath in, both arms up. Lengthen and then coming forward. Pull the navel into the spine. As I always say, it's not a belly button to come down, right? We want to lengthen space between your pubic bone and belly button and reach forward, lengthening through the spine. Flex your feet. One deep breath in and out. And relax. Well done. Good job. Bringing the feet. We have another minute? Yeah. 5 minutes. Oh, cool. Oh, that's what we need. Let's massage the spine. It's quite nice. And because we all need to relax and have a little bit of a laugh, let's call this the laughing session as a part of the class. So it's called roll like ball, and Pilates himself came up with this idea by watching a 3 years old.